Welcome back to Fifth Dimension Channeling Oracle. I'm going to talk a little bit, I'm just going to go through this and just talk about through some of this, okay? And that, angels and spirit guides protect this reading, only allow positive energy here, okay? I'm going to talk about this. And people really don't know what kind of crystal to get or whatever, and they want something that's a self-cleanser or whatever. What you want is clear quartz, okay? Like this. Like this one, and this one's clear quartz, okay? And this one's clear quartz here, okay? This is clear quartz. You could cleanse other crystals on the dirt. That's smoky quartz, okay? I'm gonna talk, okay, one here. Fake people, okay? This is like how I'm gonna get into this. Fake people trying to steal people's happiness, okay? Trying to walk away with people's happiness, okay? 3 ways, okay? This just moved here, okay? Patience, everything will unfold in divine timings coming out here, okay? Multiple partners, okay? I'll talk about this. Okay, here. Commitment. Getting married, okay? I'll just talk. Getting married to the wrong person, okay? And then you're unsatisfied, okay? Stealing people's happiness, and then they're in this type of energy, okay? They constantly convince people they're this and that, okay? I already did this. What this is. This is referring to a police officer, okay? Because I already went through it. Because I already asked if it was throat chakra and all that, and I already asked a couple other questions about this blue bag. This is referring to a cop, okay? They constantly convince people this or that. So somebody's married to somebody and they're not happy with them or whatever, and they might act like they're happy or whatever. Then the man cheats or whatever because it's not his person, okay? It's his it's like a third dimensional karmic situation. It's where a woman acts like she's the man's person in the fifth dimension, like real love, and it's not the real love. It's like somebody acts like they're real love, but it's fake love, okay? And they get married for like, money or whatever. Money, or they have a kid and they don't have their child's father around anymore or anything like that, okay? So then the man cheats or whatever, and it's because he's not getting his energetic value, okay? When you're with your real person, you don't need a lot of sex, okay? I want you to give up on your twin flame, okay? People that get married and it's not the right person, okay? It's the third dimensional person. It's their fake person is what I want to say, okay? It's the person that acts like it's the real person, but it's not the real person, okay? It's for financial gains. It's for control. Control, see remote control of a cop, see it? Getting married, then they're unsatisfied and so they cheat or whatever, or something like that, okay? And then they're in this energy, okay? Look, Knight of Cups, and they're supposed to be an Emperor energy or High King energy, okay? Commitment, look. See, I want you to give up on your twin flame, okay? And then they know they're not the real love or whatever, or it's kind of self-explanatory because you already choose your real person in your soul contract, okay? And then it turns into a buffet, or they're with easy people or whatever, okay? And then their energetic value is messed up into the Knight of Cups. After you get into it, and you actually get into it and stuff, it's, cheating's not really... I'm not telling people to cheat or whatever, but if you are cheating, it's basically God's way to show that it's not your person, because you're not getting the energy. After you know that the body's an energy body, okay, and we got chakras all lined up in our bodies, if a man's not sexually satisfied with his woman or whatever, however that goes, it's basically the man's not getting an energetic, and they're not getting energetic value or whatever, okay? So they're not satisfied. So it's not like, that's the way that you would know or whatever, okay? Here. And then that you're not with your upgraded person. You already choose your upgraded fifth dimensional person. You already choose your wife and your thing in your soul contract, okay? Yeah, feeding off multiple. That's how they keep you downgraded. They're milking the clock. What they're doing is milking the clock, okay, and messing up your energetic value to downgrade you to that, okay? They want you to give up. They want to, they'll push you away. I'll push you away from your divine masculine. See, they know that they're not your upgrade, but they'll want to try to get married or they're constantly adding extras or whatever like this to mess up your energetic value to this, okay, is what that's saying, okay? I want you to give up. And extra partners. See the extra partners here? And then look. And then hangman. Then it puts you in the hangman energy and it's bad karma, okay? And then this one's here, the devil, okay? The devil. And then there might be like the other one, like, I regret the time we lost or whatever with your real person. And then there might be like, there's another card, it's here somewhere. I'm deeply hurt by your betrayal. And then there will be a lot of nonsense talk where the man feels like they always have to apologize or they're always feeling bad for what they do or whatever like that. And then that keeps them in their lower energetic centers, hangman, okay? Like that. Feeling bad, and then they're wondering why, like, they're a cheater or whatever. And it's because that's not their person, because a little bit goes a long way with your real person, okay? It'd be like, stealing people's happiness, okay? This one here. Stealing people's happiness knowing that they're not their person. The person could have blue eyes or whatever. It doesn't have to or whatever. But this is here commitment, okay? And then legal, like filing paperwork. And then no karmic will ever succeed in awakening me like you do, divine feminine. And then this. Yeah, trying to steal people's happiness. This card just moved, okay? It's forever yours, unbreakable bond, strong, stable relationship, a love that lasts a lifetime. This one's here, okay, look. And then Beauty and the Beast is here, okay. However this is here. Okay. And then this, only your upgrade in the fifth dimension has access, okay. And then Lovers, Crickets. What it means is only your person in the fifth dimension has access is, a little bit of sex goes a long way. You wouldn't thirst after anybody else, or you'd be satisfied. Okay, sitting in outer space, crickets sitting in outer space. Milking the clock. I got a milk jug earlier. I'm milking the clock. Okay, milking the time. Remote controls here. Look, see. Trying to keep control of this, and then I got this, like, police officer. I asked if it was throat chakra or whatever, no. But, your throat chakra also, or whatever, because, being with multiple partners like this or whatever messes up your throat chakra. It keeps you downgraded in your energy. Like, everybody's not your person, like, people that want to marry for money or whatever, the man can tell within the energetic value or whatever that they're not satisfied and they'll go elsewhere or whatever usually, okay? Because they're not getting the energetic value from their person or whatever it is, okay? Is what it is. This is a devil energy, okay? That's manipulation, manipulation somehow, or somebody wanted someone to be somebody's new baby daddy, or marry for money or something like that is what it is, okay? Bad karma, okay? Is what that is. Yeah, extra partners. Extra partners are cheating and then they try to hide it or whatever, but that's what it is. Cheating is it's not your person. That's God showing you. Hangman's here. Hangman just came up. Like, 3, see 1 and 2 equals 3, like multiple people. three ways, whatever it is, or sneaky links, or something like that, like to cleanse or whatever, okay? It's good to carry clear quartz on you, okay, or smoky quartz, and then water. You can cleanse with that. I'm not really going to get into this too much because the video is already long. If you smoke cigarettes or whatever, this is labradorite, okay, if you want to get sober. If you smoke cigarettes or whatever, and you want to, it's an addiction crystal. This is also good for psychics or whatever, but if you smoke cigarettes or whatever, labradorite's what you're looking for, okay? I'm going to kind of get off here and grief. If anybody's going through any grief, this is lepidolite, okay? This is a crystal that you can't get wet, okay? It comes in different, you can get it in a smoother version of this too, but you want it to touch the skin, okay? It's good for the heart chakra, okay? This is also, this is for grief. This is also a crystal that's used for addiction, okay? This is not medical advice. This is a crystal that's also, if you need medical advice or anything, or you have addictions, go seek professional help for drugs or alcohol or sex addiction or whatever, or mental problems, seek professional help. This is a crystal for heroin, okay? People that are heroin addicts, okay? You want this touching the skin, okay? For it to get some kind of relief, okay? This is a crystal that you can't get wet because it has natural lithium in it, okay? Okay. I'm going to leave this here because this video is getting long, okay? This is rose quartz if you need heart healing, okay? From anything, whatever you're going through. That's rose quartz. It's like a pinkish color too, okay? Otherwise, rhodonite's another one there, okay? Knight of Cups just came down here, okay? With this. If I know who you are or whatever, you need to talk to me or something like that, just talk to me or whatever, or contact me if you have my information or whatever, and we could have a private conversation or whatever. I keep stuff private, so I'm not okay. Okay. I'm gonna get off of here, okay? This is the reading here. Like, share, and subscribe.